Wow, guys, this might be the biggest AI release of the year. My jaw literally just dropped to the floor. This was announced 4 minutes ago. I was actually planning on doing a video on something else, but oh my god, this is amazing. Right from OpenAI, introducing Sora, our text-to-video model. OpenAI is getting into the text-to-video game with a model release. This is not what I was expecting to see today, but wow, I am glad to see it. Sora can create videos of up to 60 seconds, which honestly is pretty high in comparison to the rest of the AI video generation market at the moment, featuring highly detailed scenes, complex camera motion, and multiple characters with vibrant emotions. This video right here I thought was like an ad demo. No, this is the AI generated video. That's how good it is. The prompt for this is beautiful snowy Tokyo City that is bustling. The camera moves through the bustling city street, following several people enjoying the beautiful snowy weather and shopping at nearby stalls. Gorgeous sakura petals are flying through the wind along with snowflakes. I remind you guys, this is all AI generated video. Prepare for your mind to just be blown. There it is, folks. Check this out. I mean, we can see the snowflakes. We can see it zooms down on people walking through the streets. Some of the aspects are a little bit off, which we'll get into, but man, if this isn't the best AI video generation I have ever seen to date. It's very clear. It's very accurate. Very, very consistent. As you can see, the whole camera movement here, everything looks normal as you move through it. It looks like a real camera shot, like it's actually able to trick your mind a little bit. OpenAI is coming out swinging here. This is easily the best AI generated video I have ever seen. As we zoom in, we can see that the people look very, very large in comparison to the rest of the scene, and then they sort of shrink down a little bit to the actual correct size that they should be, and they're still quite a lot taller than the other people in the scene, but damn if it ever is consistent, guys. This is shocking. And like, obviously there's some weirdness going on here. Things are different sizes, but wow, it is just so impressive. We'll be taking several important safety steps ahead of making Sora available in OpenAI's products, and safety is going to be a concern because damn, like I said, this AI video generation is just so good. So they're working with red teamers, domain experts, blah blah blah. They are working on safety anyways, if that's something you guys are concerned with. The prompt for this one here was several giant woolly mammoths approaching, treading through a snowy meadow. Their long woolly fur lightly blows in the wind as they walk, snow-covered trees and dramatic snow-capped mountains in the distance, mid-afternoon light with wispy clouds and a sun high in the distance. Low camera view, stunning capture, furry mammal, beautiful photography, depth of field. It seems to have gotten a lot of those aspects of the prompt correct here. Again, guys, get a good look at this. This is easily the best AI generated video I've ever seen. This is basically photorealistic, and I mean the motion kind of gives away that it's AI generated video, especially as that woolly mammoth steps down there, but wow. That's very incredible. It's still so much more consistent and so much better than any video generation model I've ever seen to date. Look at the way he walks. Like, you just don't get that out of any modern day AI video generation model. I mean, it's not even close. This is a grade above, a step above the rest. That is mind-blowing, the way the snow gets kicked up and then his steps. That's really what you got to note here, because that is just nearly impossible to do with any other modern day video generator. Next up, prompt for this is a movie trailer featuring the adventures of the 30-year-old spaceman wearing a red wool knitted motorcycle helmet, blue sky, salt desert cinematic style shot on a 35mm film. And this is another mind blow. Look at this guy. That looks like a real person. His facial features are accurate. It's very photorealistic. We can see the 33 is correctly spelt. His arms might be a little bit weird, but still, it's pretty darn good. It's all very, very accurate. It looks almost like a real movie scene. Again, there's some weirdness going on with the spaceship here, but man, if that ever does look like a real person in a real movie shot, like, this is genuinely surprising. You can see the wool hat's a little bit off there, but I'm just genuinely really, really shocked by this. Like, it's actually shocking. Look at the way he walks. Did you guys see that? Look at how realistic and accurate his movements are. That level of movement is just something we have yet to see in this sector of the AI space, in the AI video generation world. OpenAI is blowing my mind, which is honestly what they do best. Like, I know I rag on OpenAI for not being really as open as they truly are, but they do bring us competitive models, and they do lead the industry at the moment. This one's a little bit less realistic, but still, like, that is still way better than what we've seen before. You can see he put something down there, really close-up image of his eyes. Look at the detail. What is this resolution? Is this 720p? Is it 1080p? It looks really good. Like, look at that detail. Oh my god, and the blur in the background and everything. Oh my gosh, man. I'm just so shocked by this. The lighting, everything, the movements especially are what blow my mind the most. Next up, gorgeously rendered papercraft world of a coral reef. Colorful fish and sea creatures. Okay, and we have this video right here, zooms in on this paper mache world. Look at those fish. Oh my god, they definitely look paper mache. They're swimming nicely. It understands the concepts and the motion so well. That's what's really blowing my mind about this video model, is it understands motion and concepts so much deeper than any model I've seen before. Oh, this is gonna hurt Pika Labs right here. Here's an animated scene featuring a close-up of a short fluffy monster. He's kneeling beside a melting red candle. Art style is 3D and realistic with a focus on lighting and texture, and the prompt goes on. He's, gazing at the flame very curiously. Look at how consistent the character is here as he moves, and look at how good his movements are. He's like moving with his expression. The tail just subtly moves, his arm subtly moves, and he's sort of holding up to the candle. The candle is just slowly melting. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. The only thing that's not consistent in this one is the background, but the character is absolutely shocking me and blowing my mind. This is just nuts on another level, guys. I mean, truthfully, look at how consistent his teeth are. There's no morphing or melding of the character. It just makes sense. It just works. I'm honestly shocked that we got to this point so soon in 2024. It's February. It's February. I just can't stop ranting and raving. This is the stuff I love. I love seeing this cutting edge magical AI tech, man. When do they stop? They just keep coming. A stylish woman walks down a Tokyo street filled with warm glowing neon animated city lights, black leather jacket, long dress. It's following the prompts too. Like, that's crazy how much stuff they're able to get into the model here. Like, this is much better than DALL-E 2 was at following prompts. This is better than a lot of image generators that are out these days, and it's a full video model with good motion. It just goes to show that OpenAI holds on to their things and then waits to release them. Like, they're working on stuff that we just don't know about. Look at this one. She's walking down the street there. Again, the motion with the steps is so accurate, and so is the camera movement and everyone else's steps as well. Like, that's just something I have yet to see. And this one's a long one too. This is a full 60-second, minute-long video as she's walking here. We can see things slowly get smaller in the background. It's all very, very consistent. I mean, it's just on another level. Like, they must be using some architecture we haven't seen before. This must be in-house developed, brand new tech. This isn't a build off of the stuff that we've seen before necessarily. Absolutely, this is different. Wow. It's crazy how smooth the camera is following her too. And the reflections, and we get this close-up. Wow. It's just shocking. It's just absolutely downright shocking, guys. I mean, you gotta let me know what you think about this in the comments. Look at the way the earring moves on her ear. Look at how accurate the ear is and the face. Everything. This is crazy. This is crazy. You gotta be kidding me, man. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I'm sorry for being so shocked. Like I said, this was announced 4 minutes before I started filming. I was originally going to film another video, and then this just happened. This is my genuine, shocked reaction to this. Alright, we gotta check out the blog post. We gotta know more about this. Can we get access? I need access to this OpenAI. And guess what? Open source is gonna follow behind. It's going to create competition. Pika Labs, Runway ML, they have to follow this up. Dude, look at the community reactions. Text to video is now a reality, full 60 seconds. People are like, come on. People are already telling startups that it was a good run. OpenAI's taken over you. Is this for real? How realistic is this? The Matrix has arrived. Okay. OpenAI Sora, creating video from text. It's an AI model that can create realistic and imaginative scenes from text instructions. Oh yeah, we're just teaching AI to understand and simulate the physical world in motion. No big deal. The goal here apparently is training models that help people solve real-world problems. I mean, oh wow, it's even clearer on here. This is absolutely 1080p video, by the way, guys. This is way better quality. Why was I even bothering showing you guys the low quality stuff? Wow, man. I'm just so shocked, guys. Look at the detail. Look at that. How are they doing this? Look at the earring. Oh, Jesus Christ. Here's the woolly mammoths in better quality. I mean, my God, guys. That's ridiculous. Yup, there it is. Just the mind-blowing level of this. Oh, wow. Check this out. You can barely tell that this is AI generated. I mean, that's insane. You can tell over there, it kind of looks Google Maps-y a little bit, and like the waves look weird, but wow. Again, here's the detailed furry monster. Look at this. Look at the detail on the fur. Look at this, man. OpenAI, you just blew my mind wide open. This is so far above anything I've seen before. Okay, here we go. We got different aspect ratios as well. Like, I would not be able to tell that's not real, other than his eye being really large. That's nuts, dude. That's just nuts. I'm lost for words. Look at the pirate ships. Look how good they look sloshing around in there. Good Lord. And that's like in a soda or coffee or something. Yeah, pirate ships and they sail in a cup of coffee. My dude. Just, you got to be joking. You have got, wow. Wow. That looks real. That looks so real. I mean, it looks like a little bit edited or something, but the person, the human being looks so realistic. What have you guys been up to? So today, Sora is becoming available to the red teamers, which are essentially designed to push this thing to its limits and test out jailbreaks to assess critical areas for harms or risks. So they're also granting access to a number of visual artists, designers, and filmmakers to gain feedback. Now, guys, I am going to try to get access to this as soon as I can so I can give you some feedback. So they're sort of opening this up, what they consider to be early. This is the research progress. They want to start working with and getting feedback from people outside of OpenAI to give the public a sense of what AI capabilities are on the horizon. Yeah, no crap, dude. What is going on, OpenAI? Look at him. He's working in there. That looks so real. What is this trained on? Where'd you get the data, man? Look at that eyeball, dude. Look at the sharpness. Look at the detail. Oh my God. Dude. Look at the 3D animation. Look at the dancing. That's another level, man. That is just separate. That's different. What else are you guys working on, OpenAI? Again, the people with like these dolly shots zooming in, you can see the sizes are a little bit weird, a little bit strange, but it's still really good. The little laboratory with the mini red pandas jumping around with the bamboo, that's amazing. Oh, this makes me so excited. I have to experiment with this. Look at the televisions there. I mean, again, like, I wouldn't be able to tell that that's AI generated, straight up, honestly. It's very realistic. This one, another furry animated character. Okay, a little bit of weirdness with some hands there, but it's still getting stuff done, man. This is still, like, every single one of these generations is better than anything I've seen from any other model so far. So, like, you can say these results are cherry-picked all you want, but this is better. This just is better. For sure. Complex scenes with multiple characters, specific types of motion, and accurate details of the subject and background. The model understands not only what the user has asked for in the prompt, but also how those settings exist in the physical world, right? Just like, you know, an image model, but a lot more complex because we're dealing with motion and scenes. That's crazy too. Like, again, I wouldn't be able to tell necessarily off the bat that that's AI generated. There's a little bit of giveaways if you look closely, but like right off the bat, just at a first glance, that looks real. That looks super legit. Here, again with this one, especially with this one, man, it just looks like some GoPro footage outside of a train. That's insane. That is just absolutely nuts. Look at this one too. Are you serious right now? You're kidding me. You're absolutely joking. We can make movies now with AI. Like, I was expecting this next year, you know, maybe even the year after, but today, are you kidding? Here we go. We got a squid now, or a octopus rather, and a crab fighting. Okay, the crab's legs are a little bit morphy, but the octopus looks really good. This again is probably a very difficult test for these models. His tentacles are a little bit strange for sure. Things aren't exactly perfect there. Close though, like that's very impressive, man. We probably wouldn't even get anything coherent out of any of the other models that we see today. There we go, we got like the paper birds flying around through the forest. That's just a gorgeous scene, just right off the bat, rattling it off. All right, OpenAI, what are you playing at? Oh my God, the cat looks amazing. This person looks a little strange, I'll be honest. It's a little bit creepy with the cat too. He has like two paws at the same time. We got some birds here. That looks really great. That looks like a 3D render, honestly, or something like that. Okay, this too. Again, everything I see from this model is absolutely shocking me, guys. This is some of the best AI tech I've seen ever in my whole life. This is a showstopper. Okay, deep understanding of language, enabling it to accurately interpret prompts and generate compelling characters that express vibrant emotions. Sora can also create multiple shots within a single generated video that accurately persist characters and visuals. Okay, wow. I thought that those cuts were done in post, but they're all just generated right from Sora, which means that it can just do cut shots, which means that someday we'll see models that can just generate a whole movie, and that's like the whole generation. What are we looking at here, guys? The future is going to be so wild. You know, perceiving and thinking about it is one thing, but actually seeing it come to life in front of your eyes in situations like this is where it's like, okay, here we are, guys. This is the future. Get ready. Because this is just accessible now. This is going to be accessible to everybody. Goodbye, movie industry. You had a good run, but now it's about the best stories, the best creativity, and whoever can come up with them. This is amazing. Look at this bot. Okay, he's a little bit more AI generated-esque. But still, that's really good. That's very watchable. A lot of this is super watchable. Good God. I'm just shocked, guys. I'm left almost speechless. Okay, there we go again. This looks like a real shot of a real person. That looks like a real movie scene, dude. You're just joking me. You gotta be joking. This is gonna be all over the news, guys. This is gonna be on the news for people who are not in tap with AI are gonna be like, wait, what? This is how far along we are? Are you serious? We just started, I thought AI just started becoming a big thing, and we're already at this level? Yep, this is where we are. It's just crazy, dude. I wasn't expecting it. I really wasn't. And you know what? I was getting a lot of comments too of people saying like, no, Matt, AI video is gonna get there this year. This year is it's going to get to that level. And I thought people were just being really hopeful, but here we are. You know, we got these animated wolves that look like they're animated. That I cannot believe it's AI generated. It's really just that good. Oh my God. Here we go. Some animals flying through the streets here. Some SeaWorld extravaganza. I don't even know what to say. Look at these golden retriever puppies. Look how beautiful this is. Oh my God. Again, it can get wishy-washy. It can get AI generated, but this is absolutely orders of magnitude better than any AI video model we've ever seen. And I keep saying the same things, guys. I don't mean to be repetitive, but this is what happens when my mind is blown. Okay, so finally we get to the fact that this current model, of course, still has weaknesses. It might struggle, for example, with accurately simulating the physics of a complex scene. Again, this is nothing new to us in the AI video generation market. Sora here might not understand specific instances of cause and effect. For example, a person might take a bite out of a cookie, but afterwards the cookie might not have a bite mark inside of it. Again, very typical for the models that we see today, but it still seems so much of a cut above the rest. The model might also confuse spatial details of a prompt, for example, mixing up left and right, might struggle with precise descriptions of events that take place over time, following a specific camera trajectory, and you can see some of the weirdness going on here. I guess these are examples of that. Still not bad, though. Still the best AI video generation I've ever seen, but it's not exactly perfect. Wow, that basketball is good. I like the explosion. Got another one out of there. It's cool. You can see this is where it's messing up a little bit. So they show you some of the bad gens too. Okay, so safety. Again, they're working with red teamers. They're building tools to help detect misleading content, such as a detection classifier that can tell when a video is generated by Sora. Okay, that's good. And they plan to include C2PA metadata in the future if we deploy the model in an OpenAI product. It's an if question? Oh man, why you guys gotta tease us? We're leveraging the existing safety methods that will be built for products like DALL-E 3. Okay, so it's gonna be pretty restricted. Again though, this is gonna push the open source market. It's gonna push the other markets that are less restricted. So this is beneficial no matter what, just because of competition. Engaging with policymakers, educators, and artists around the world to understand their concerns. Man, they give us a lot of examples too. Check this out. I really can't. I really cannot have my mind blown any more than this, guys. The freaking future's now. The future is absolutely now. That looks like it's made in a computer. I guess it is. It is made in a computer. That's a silly thing for me to say, but it's just in a way you never would have imagined. Yep, here's a chameleon video that just looks real. You know, that's not even a real chameleon. It's never existed before, but there it is. Looking real, and it looks like a legit video. You would have tricked me. You know, months ago, I would have been like, oh, you know, there's a video of a chameleon. And this is just the beginning, guys. Things are going to get so much crazier. We are not ready for this. You know, you thought that AI images were fooling people. AI video is here to take that crown. Beautiful footage of a cat going through the woods here. You know, we got these insane drone shots, construction with this, filter over it. Look at the train there. That's another thing that's really difficult for these models. Look how good that is. Oh my God, you guys. You guys are killing me. It is a diffusion model. Okay, we're getting into the research. Starts off with one that looks like a static noise and then gradually transforms it by removing the noise over many steps. It can do entire videos all at once or extend generated videos that already exist to make them longer. Giving the model foresight of many frames at a time, we've solved a challenging problem of making sure a subject stays at the same location even when it goes out of view temporarily. So similar to GPT models, it uses transformer architecture, wow, unlocking superior scaling performance. They represent videos and images as collections of smaller units of data that they call patches, so that's akin to a token in a GPT model. By unifying how we represent data, we can train diffusion transformers on a wider range of visual data than was possible before, spanning different durations, resolutions, and aspect ratios. Man, you guys are just geniuses, huh? Is that it? So it builds on the past research they learned from DALL-E and the GPT models, uses recaptioning techniques from DALL-E 3, involves generating highly descriptive captions for visual training data. Right, okay. In addition to being able to generate a video solely from text instructions, the model is able to take an existing still image like we see a lot of times today with Pika Labs or Runway and generate a video from that image, so you can take your favorite Midjourney images and animate them, probably much better than anything you've seen before. Attention to small detail, the model can take an existing video and extend it or fill in missing frames as well, so kind of like video in painting. Technical papers coming later today, wow. Sora serves as a foundation for models that can understand and simulate the real world, a capability we believe will be important as a milestone for achieving AGI. Wow, there it is. Last word, AGI. Good work to the OpenAI team. I am incredibly impressed. What are the implications of this? Where do I start? Let this serve to some of you as possibly a little bit of a wake-up call in terms of AI. I wasn't exactly convinced that AI was on this exponential growth trajectory that a lot of people say that it's on, but I gotta say, this specific release is a point against that theory that I had. I had no idea that video generation was this good. I had no clue. I honestly expected OpenAI to release a video model at some point, but I expected it maybe a little bit farther down the road, maybe farther this year, and I did not expect it to be nearly that good. I'm just actually shocked. And like I said, there was another release today that I was going to make a video about, which is related to Google, but obviously, this is going to have to come before that. Google did something cool today, but this overshadows it for sure. Yeah, I mean, the movie industry's days are somewhat numbered, I think, in terms of being able to just rattle things off to consumers because they have a monopoly in the market. I think we've seen a lot of that lately in the movie industry. People with genuine creative ideas and genuine passion for storytelling are going to use these AI models to create things that people want to watch more than, what you might see in a blockbuster movie. We're there. In 2 years' time, this is going to be a huge deal. We are going to be watching full series probably that are made with technology like this, or at least partially made with it. I mean, honestly, you can go out there with a camera and just take photos and then turn it into a movie. Think about the possibilities here. And like the interfaces for generating properly haven't even been created yet. So picture that in turn with this. I mean, just look at the broader perspective. If this is what OpenAI can just rattle off, like this is what they have internally going on, what else is going on? What do they have going on for the text models? How about image generation still? And again, it can all be combined together. You can have an AI model one day and just say, hey, make me a movie about this. And it will generate a full-length movie for you. Tweak this little thing about it, tweak that. In the long term, I see on-demand content that is just for whatever you're looking for. I mean, it might only apply to fantasy, obviously, because AI can't generate truth out of nothing, but still, you can reimagine so many things and you can, ask for a fantasy story in exactly the way that you're looking for. I don't know exactly what the future holds, but I know it's going to be radically different. AI is going to change the world. It is so plainly obvious. Buckle up, guys. Buckle up. There's going to be challenges, but there's going to be greatness as well. And I think in the long term, if we can keep the competition up between these AI companies versus open source, we can have the democratization of technology that is so powerful that it can truly benefit humanity in the greatest ways imaginable, in ways we can't even perceive. That's my hope for AI. I'm going to try to get access to this, guys. I am going to do my best. I am so hyped for this. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.